Rival drug gangs battling for territory across Brazil have driven its murder rate to more than 60,000 per year. In the poorest communities, called favelas, a young man there is more likely to die by gunfire than a soldier in an active war zone. This young mother of two asked that we not reveal her name.
Our main problem is all the violence. Sometimes I can't even take my kids to school or even my baby to the hospital if he's sick. When we're at the house and the shooting starts outside, I'm already teaching my children to lie down on the floor and not move. Stray bullets are very common here.
Fed up with the violence, in October 2018, the Brazilian people elected a new president, Jair Bolsonaro, a former army captain who promised to take a tough stance on crime. Bolsonaro is committed to stepping up enforcement in the worst neighborhoods, even sending troops into the favelas to take on the gangs. One of the most elite and well-armed police units is known as BOPE.
The mission of BOPE is to act in situations where the local police cannot. For example, hostage situations, combating drug dealers, and protecting the population through specialized operations. Despite being a military force, we are actually part of the police, and we use specialized equipment and weapons.
This favela that they're training in today is one that they've already cleared, so we know that it's safe. But you can see the tactical way that they learn to move, and that's because you don't really know who the bad guys are until they're shooting at you. And as you can see, there are women and children in here, and they have to go right by all these civilians. And the level of training that it takes to keep from shooting people that don't need to be shot is really high.
Our first priority is to always protect the lives of the citizens. We must be very aggressive, however, because the sheer amount of violence in the areas where we operate. Victory for us is going into battle against these gangs, who often bring superior numbers, and winning without losing any of our men.
But for the people living in these favelas, victory might simply look like making it home safely one more day. From Rio de Janeiro, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.